If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, we got 2 YouTube channels. So make sure you guys subscribe to both. ItsNation TV and also The Fantasy with SJT. Make sure you guys subscribe to both. Hit that like button and also hit the notification bell on both of those, so you guys can get all the updates when we go live, when we post. Also, give us a follow on our IG, The Fantasy with SJT. Once again, The Fantasy with SJT. Any question that you have, you guys feel free to put those questions in the comment section below as we go along the show. We'll try to answer those the best we can. And if you have any questions after the show, you still can post those questions in the comment section, or also hit our DM up and we'll get back to you. All right. But let's get into the show, y'all. Let's get started with our matchups of the week.
Yeah, I think we skipping my matchup this week. You know, I'm done with this shit. I'm just here to do the show. I'm here so I don't get fined. That's it. That's
the Marshawn Lynch shit.
We gonna start with Twine.
All right, we go with Tweed.
Yeah, bro. Like, what is going on, bro? Like, I mean, all right, cool, bro.
Come on, man. I couldn't switch my. Come on, man. I had niggas. I had Jalen Hurts in there and Kevin switch. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, cool. Throw it back up there, Mac.
Got you.
Damn, you.
I mean, there it is, guys. I mean, all right, I lost to Javonte Williams. All right, just like I said.
I mean, T. Higgins too.
I mean, I lost Javonte Williams, T. Higgins.
Oh, Elijah Moore too.
And Elijah Moore. Yeah, I lost Elijah Moore. It's kind of crazy because the players that were supposed to do something did something outside of Kelsey. I'm scared there. I'm scared of the tight end position. I'm not gonna lie. You know, my first pick going into the playoffs is just the ROI right now. The ROI is just
told you to trade
return on investment.
Man.
Let me tell you,
trade 5 weeks ago, man.
Let me tell you. I mean, I don't think nah.
We had a whole debate in the garage.
Nah, we did,
whole live debate.
I'm not doing that. Nah, I think when I need him the most, he's gonna come through.
That's true.
Yeah,
playoff time.
Yeah, I feel like he gonna come through. But I just feel like right now it's tough. I'm scared. Trev, shout out to Trev. I mean, Javonte went off. He did his thing, held it down, kept you alive in the playoff race. But outside of Tom and Jonathan Taylor, I don't really have too much to talk about. I had Kenny Golladay and Devontae. It was solid. I mean, from what I thought I was going to get from them, even though it was under their projections. Y'all already know, if y'all been watching the show, I'm gambling at wide receiver this year. Freiermuth, I threw Freiermuth in there. That was a great move because Kobe Myers got 1 target. As you know, the Pats only threw the ball 3 times. He had 0 points. So I got something. I got anything but a 0 right now. I'm just trying to stay alive in the points race just to maintain my playoff spot. This week is looking rougher than this. So next week when y'all see this, I might be in P's position and just skip this show. Because it's on bad.
Man, you gonna be there, man.
You gonna be there, man. You did what you had to do throughout the year to get the points to get you where you need to be, bro.
I appreciate that, fellas, but
I feel you. I'll be scared too.
Yeah.
You never know.
Nervous. I mean, players
never know when it comes to fantasy.
Like, my really good players are coming off injury. Like, my best player though is the best player in fantasy, which is great. I mean, 32 carries, 143, 2 touchdowns. And me being greedy, Twan, I was like, that's not enough. Like, you know, like, how? Like,
what more do you want?
Yeah, like, what? There's only so much I can do.
Carries.
There's only so much I can do.
Like, and he's coming off a 5 touchdown game.
Right, yeah.
Jonathan Taylor.
I'm averaging 4.5 a clip, Twan. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, come on, bro. Like, every time I get the ball, it's damn near a first down. Like, nothing I can do. Like, I mean, I got the ball 32 times. He's probably in the locker room like, yo, I got to step up. Like, or in my locker room. But, I mean, outside of that, I just, like I said, T. Higgins had a hell of a game. I feel like every ball went to him, of course. Mike Williams was out there playing like Mike Williams. I don't know, man. I mean, he don't even care about the rest of his guys not going off. He had plug and play. Tevin Coleman even had more. Even Tevin Coleman played his part. So, I mean, you put up 119, you should win. Kelsey didn't do enough. It's my first pick. The reason why I'm touching on Kelsey is because if Kelsey did something, I would have had a shot. Probably would have had a reason to watch the Monday night game, but I didn't. But outside of that, man, that's it. That's my week. Hopefully next week is a lot better.
You be all right. You be all right.
Yeah, you gonna be there. You'll be there.
Yeah, nigga, you keep saying I'm gonna be there. You shake it in your boots over there. I'm telling you what. Watch, bro. Because y'all know what's gonna happen. Week 15. Wait till we throw this up there. I'm calling it now. Whoever I play week 1, hey, let it be my man Ross. Shout out to Ross, he upstairs. Hey, Ross might get it too. Right now I'm messed up with Ross, so y'all better duke it out. Because whoever's there, bro, whoever's there is gonna be. Hey, win, lose, draw. Y'all gonna be like, I don't want to play Twan no more.
I don't.
That's how it's gonna be. Yeah.
That's why I need
Come
to win
out.
next week.
Man,
I need to win next week.
I do not want to play Jonathan Taylor, bro. No, but it is what it is. I showed
Alright.
John Squirrel, man, over here smiling, all smiles. 144.
Look at him.
Looks
Yeah.
good. That score looks
Look,
great up
Yeah,
there.
last
you know?
week I was on the opposite end of this
Hey,
score.
I was. I mean, 2 weeks ago when you beat me twice, I mean, I put up some good numbers, but I played you at the wrong time, and
That's
I took the L.
That's true.
And then last week, my team, that was the worst my team did the whole season.
Yeah.
Now this week, came back strong. Herbert did his thing, man. Then Eckler, he had a case of fumbleitis, but he still got in the end zone, salvaged his day. So then Madison, filling in for Dalvin Cook, had a great week, which everybody knew that. So yeah, 22 rushes, 90 yards, and a touch. I'm taking that. Cooper Kupp finally got back on track. You know, Twan spoke on the rant, spoke on Matthew Stafford. He hasn't been playing well, but he was able to get back right this week and get my man out of the way. 8 receptions, 129 and a touch. So
10 targets.
Yeah,
That's what you want.
Kupp is back.
You want 10 targets.
Back on track.
80%.
So I'm loving that. I'm loving that for Kupp. Lockett actually got the end zone this week. Lockett, he actually got in the end zone this week.
Buzz. Like,
It's funny
he
when-
boom a
buzz.
buzz.
When Russell's there, he's good.
Yeah.
Or he
he's-
can be.
It's
good.
funny when he scored, it was like I was here, I was watching the game with P. I was like, look, Cooper, I was like, Lockett scored. I was like John having himself a day.
Having a day.
Yeah, bro.
I was
Like,
Herbert,
bro, I
Lockett,
needed, bro,
like-
I needed this week. Like, for people that don't know about our league, like also the top scorer in our league at the end of the season get some money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting for that too. So I'm trying to get that
Facts.
bread. So putting up
Trying to
those
get that
points,
bread.
that helped me dramatically. So 144, yes. And then Van Jefferson got in the end zone too. Logan Thomas got in the end zone before he got hurt, unfortunately, man. So
Look at this man's.
Everybody
everything-
scored.
Everybody
scored.
was scoring.
Except for the
Everybody
defense.
did
Except for
their
the
thing.
defense.
Across the board. That's
Except
crazy.
for the
Surprised the
defense.
fucking kicker didn't score. Like, nah, bro. You had a bro. You put his team back up there. Look. You get 15. You get 15. You get 15.
Shit.
Hey, Van.
yeah.
Hey, Van. Not 15, but we'll give you 13.
That's
Like,
what
that's fucking
that right there is
ridiculous.
what you call a complete
Gangbang, nigga.
fantasy day.
Yeah, complete
All your
day.
players,
Complete
double
day.
You want your
digits.
team to do that.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what you pray for. Every week we're like,
John was like,
13,
Roche,
15,
yeah, you
you're
got
going to
a
get
shot.
20.
Yeah,
You're going to get 22.
Yeah.
And like, that's what his team did. Like, everything you wish for, he got
Happened.
that week. Like,
Yeah.
happened.
And Roche, I mean, I didn't mean to knock you out the playoff, contention, but man, I mean, you had a tough stretch of games. You lost 3 straight, man. So I mean, you had a tough stretch. I mean, you still,
also you're not putting up the points you need to put up
he
either.
did. Yeah,
Like,
he didn't put up the points he needed to put up. And then there was a get back game for me too. I didn't forget when you beat me when I had my guys on a bye. Too. So yeah, there was definitely some incentive to whip your ass for sure. So yeah, my team came through. Young Way Cool. Hey man, we had to get rid of him after this week, man. He just ain't been getting it done.
who you pick up?
And we put
Dustin
Dustin
Hopkins.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Cool. We can't.
Get him out of there. He's
we
all
can't-
in
Now
on the
now
target.
Cool gonna go put up 14. That's why I don't like changing my kicker. 'Cause I'm like, this gonna be the week you put up 10. Like, I'm like, keep him in there. Fuck it.
Then he puts up 3.
I know.
I can't keep that on my roster. He doing that. But overall, like y'all seen, man, my team came up well, but I still got a tough week coming up this week versus one of our producers, CH, in the background. This will be a tough one, and we fighting for that bye week. So
Hey.
it's
Good game.
yeah,
This nigga John is in the mix, man. I'm happy for you,
Man,
dog. I'm happy for you. You
Man,
say
you went
that-
from bro, you went from assy to classy.
Hey.
Hey, bro, I'm talking about.
And I went from classy to trashy. God damn. My had a table some turn. Tweezy stayed in the same mix.
Yeah, you already
Where he
know.
always at, right
I'm just
there.
I'm always hovering. I'm always lingering. I'm like that guy, like, don't leave me behind. That's always like, I'm in the playoffs. What you gonna do when you get there? Oh, first round exit.
But I made it.
I made it, bro. I'm better than you.
I played it.
Like, but it is. I mean,
Look.
look, man in the middle. Like, I'm just there. Either I'm at the top, no. Bottom, no. I'm always hovering. Always fighting for a seed. I'm about to be 7-7, strolling to the playoffs. Like, people gonna be like, "You should fluke, nigga. You only thinking the playoffs is a fluke record." But John, I hope you. I mean, I'm not gonna say I hope you. I'm gonna say I hope you take it, only because I got to play you one time, bro. You one time, you our producer. Shout out to CH, Nike sweatshirt. I like it, man. But hey, but still, dog. You know what I'm saying? One time, bro. 1 point. 1 point's the difference between me being locked in and not, man. But it is what it is, man. Good season, fellas.
Yeah, but we it's been a competitive year, so I mean, we gonna keep it rolling. We gonna keep giving y'all that content for the people that are gonna be in the playoffs. We gonna keep kicking that out and try to help y'all win y'all championships. But that wraps up our matchups of the week. Let's go ahead and get into our rankings. Start. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I got QB this week. Let's go ahead and get that up there, Mac. Top 15. At 15, Joe Burrow at San Francisco. Kirk Cousins at 14 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Derek Carr at Kansas City. 12, Cam Newton versus Atlanta. I'll touch on Cam for a minute. I know people are kind of down on Cam. Before he went on the bye, he had a bad week versus our beloved Washington football team, and he got benched. But this week coming back off the bye, I feel like he's going to be serviceable. He's going against a lackluster defense in Atlanta Falcons, so he should get right this game. So I like him this week. Not a top 10 guy, but top 12. So you're in a 12-man league, he's a RB1, low end RB1.
QB.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. QB.
Cam?
Yeah, Cam. Low end QB1. So if
I don't know, man. After that debacle, the coach talking about we don't know if PJ Walker gonna play. I don't know. Top 15 maybe, but I don't know if he had 12.
Okay, so let's let him go through the list. Let's let him go through.
All right.
I got some questions.
Let's get back up there, Mac. 11, Matthew Stafford at Arizona. Russell Wilson at Houston. I'm gonna touch on him real quick. Russell Wilson, this is his get right week. This is gonna be his get right. He's been down due to his injury. I think it's really mainly the injury while he hasn't been able to get right, and then the coaching. So I blame the injury and the way that they're coaching as far as scheming guys. I feel like they can do better with that as far as their play calling. But I think Russell Wilson's gonna get back right this week versus Houston. Which I think he will be top 10. He'll be a top 10 quarterback this week. Taysom Hill at the New York Jets should get right this week. He was good last week. People talk shit about him, but he put up solid numbers at the quarterback position, went over 100 yards rushing. Patrick Mahomes versus Vegas. Lamar Jackson at Cleveland. Tom Brady versus Buffalo at number 6. Aaron Rodgers versus Chicago. Dak Prescott, number 4, going against the Washington football team. Number 3, Kyler Murray.
Should be LAR.
Versus the Rams. Then number 2, Josh Allen, Tampa Bay. And then number 1, my man, Justin Herbert. He is coming along well these past couple of weeks. He's been playing out of his mind. I like Justin Herbert. Even though we got news with Mike Williams being out and Keenan Allen due to COVID.
I think Keenan gonna play though, because
yeah. So Keenan may be back. Mike Williams, not sure if he's gonna make it. I'm not sure if he is or not.
I'm not
sure. But Herbert has been playing great these past couple of weeks. I think he keeps it going, especially versus the New York Giants. So I got him at number 1, and it's my guy. I ain't really been putting my guys at number 1 like that. So I felt like this was the perfect time to go ahead and put one of my men at number 1. So Justin Herbert, number one quarterback. I think he's going to finish number one this week. And that's going to wrap up the QB rankings. But yeah,
we got something to say. We got stuff to say. Put it back up there, man.
Put it back up.
Yeah, we got stuff
Let's
to
get
talk
it.
about. Hey, but like, nah, for real.
Hey, shout out Sneaker Peekers.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna buck them sneaker peek. I don't be wearing no sneakers on this jump, bro. Hey, but look,
That's business.
I do wanna I got something to say about Justin, bro. Like I don't see it for Justin this week.
I like
You like what?
I like Herb at one.
Why? What you about to talk? What you about to say about the Giants defense?
Giants defense are no slouch, but the Chargers, they put up points in bunches, and I feel like they're going to get a lot of offensive possessions because the Giants are not going to be able to move the ball. So I feel like
this is going
Herbert's going to get a lot of opportunities to make plays out there. That's how I feel.
I think it's going to be a
just because the Giants offense isn't going to make plays.
Low scoring game. I think it's going to be a low scoring game.
What's the
Keenan Allen practicing right now?
What's the low scoring game?
Is he practicing?
Keenan Allen doesn't need practice to play well.
All right, and Mike Williams is out.
He's not out.
What is wrong with Mike Williams? I didn't even know this before. Oh, COVID.
He's on the COVID list.
Is he vaccinated?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. He's not vaccinated. Okay, so
even with Mike Williams not out there, like Justin Herbert can still.
I mean,
just with Eckler in the backfield, he can throw
the Giants defense. The Giants defense is just like you said, no slouch, bro. And it's not like it's gonna look way different than the Bengals D. I feel like I like the Giants defense. I like the Giants defense this week. I feel like this could definitely. This is a trap game. This is a huge trap game, yo. I'm telling you, man.
Well, my thing about Herbert is the Giants have no offense. So that means that Herbert's going to get a lot of opportunities. It's going to be a lot of 3 and outs for the Giants.
I think it's going to be more than you think for the Chargers too.
Nah.
I feel like, all right, cool.
I think they got wide receivers.
I'm not going to say they're going to shut them down. I see. All right, how many fantasy points do y'all see for Justin Herbert? Let's do that.
20 or more.
20
right,
plus.
Cool. Oh, okay, I'm definitely on the under. So we can do that.
We can bet that right now.
All right, cool.
20 plus.
20 plus.
I'm with it. Now I'll break it down. Like, look, all right. Let's say if Mike Williams
20 push-ups. I remember that.
Mike Williams and Keenan. Let's say they don't play. Let's say both of them don't play.
Nope.
I still like Justin Herbert. Still with Guyton there, and then Palmer.
Jared Cook going to step up. Eckler going to step up.
I still.
They're going to destroy.
I like the wide receivers. Right? Guyton had a long touchdown last week, so he's still going.
I mean, if Keenan and Mike Williams is out, I still got him over 20.
I still got him over 20. I could double down on that. I'll say 40 points. I'm that confident that he's going to be the number. He's going to be out.
You feeling good?
No, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna make the bet on. We're not gonna make the bet on that.
No, we're not.
We made the original bet.
But dog, no, I don't see it, bro. I'm telling you, man. I feel like this is a trap game. Heard it here first. For your sake, I want you to.
Trap game. So that means you got the Giants winning, or trap game for Herbert in fantasy.
I think the Giants can win this football game.
Hell no.
Oh hell,
they have no chance in hell to win this.
What's the spread on the game?
Who was their quarterback? Is Mike Glennon playing?
He may not even play.
That's what I'm saying.
They have the worst run defense in the league. They're playing against Saquon Barkley. They're not playing against no fucking slouch.
Who?
Oh. Okay.
What's his highest rushing total this year?
You're going to see it on Sunday.
55?
That's what I'm telling you.
55?
You're going to see it on Sunday. You're going to see his highest
Herbert
total
or
on
Taysom
Sunday.
Hill. I'm starting Herbert. Would you start?
I'm starting
Herbert. Or I'm starting Herbert.
Who the Saints play?
I mean, I like Taysom Hill.
Who the
Taysom
Saints
Hill
play?
has a lot of upside with his
play the
rushing.
Jets. I'm taking Taysom.
Okay.
So Taysom scores more.
I guarantee you Taysom scores more than Herbert.
But, bro, this is to get in the playoffs. This is like to get in the playoffs. This is the last week. Are you starting Herbert or Taysom? You got to look at it like that. It's not week 3 or 4, bro. It's not you could play games.
I mean, of course.
I like Taysom Hill. Don't get me wrong. I like Taysom Hill.
It's guaranteed that Herbert is going to throw and be more efficient than Taysom Hill. Now, Taysom Hill is playing the Jets.
He's going to get a lot of rushing yards.
He's going to be out there. He's going to be out there. I'm telling you, he's going to be out there. He's going to be running all over the Jets. So we're going to see.
That's a tough one.
Going to see.
I will go Herbert. You're
saying this is a tough one.
Just for floor, I'm going Herbert.
You got this
guy
to
win. Need to win week. I'm going Herbert. I'm not going to experiment with Taysom Hill.
It's going to be tougher than people think out there for Herbert on Sunday. I think Herbert is going to be out there. I mean,
Herbert
down the field.
Herbert is a a 12 or 27 point guy.
You said it
like,
yourself.
He is.
He's boomer bust. That's what you
He's
said.
boomer bust at quarterback.
The past 3 weeks,
You said that.
But look, the past 3 weeks he hasn't been. All right, like 34 half PPR fantasy points against Pittsburgh. Then he played Denver, 19.6. Denver's a great defense. They good defense over there. Then Cincinnati.
Show me the quarterbacks
24.6.
against the Giants. Show me the quarterbacks that the Giants have played against. Show me. Show me what Tua did last week. Show me what who they played the week before.
Come on,
I don't know. They beat Carolina. Cam got benched against them. That's how bad it was.
See, I'm not even going on the Giants.
You talking about
defense.
those guys, but like Matthew
Stafford
had a day on them. Matthew Stafford had a day on the Giants.
Matthew Stafford has more than Justin Herbert does. You can start with the coaching. So I mean, what do you want to do? Well, you can't compare Matthew Stafford. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Cooper Kupp. Who are you taking? Like, imagine if Cooper Kupp was playing with Herbert. Like, Jesus Christ.
Look, last 5 games, balling.
He threw 5 picks. He's damn near 50%. Like, come on. I mean, 103. That's solid. That's solid.
He's playing good ball right now. He's playing good ball.
Last 5.
Yeah,
and that's including last week.
I'm not a believer.
I mean, I'm just saying it's hard. It's hard to start Taysom Hill.
It's hard to start Taysom Hill over Herbert.
Put it this way, I'm not hitting
I
waivers.
thought you weren't agreeing. I was saying,
I'm not hitting waivers.
I'm saying,
picking up Taysom Hill and starting him over Herbert.
I wouldn't be mad if you did start Taysom Hill. I wouldn't be mad if you start Taysom Hill. I'm not mad because he has a lot of upside and it's rushing, and they're playing the Jets, one of the worst defenses in the league. So
we're going.
But not if you have Justin Herbert on your team. You're not starting.
All right. Well, start Taysom Hill. We're gonna get back to this next week, and we're gonna see
who's that. Who's that person? Who's that? Like, thank you.
Oh,
thank you. We're gonna see. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's Daniel and them, right?
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tougher than y'all think out there. You're not gonna be out there.
Hey, Daniel, throw in Justin Herbert, but go ahead and start Taysom Hill. Listen to Tom. We'll be back next week.
We're gonna see. Yeah, we'll be back.
Let's get to the running backs.
100%.
Yeah, let's get
Snipes.
to the running backs.
Yeah, bro. You already know.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, bro.
All right, bro. We're gonna start at 25 with the running backs. Got Tony Pollard at Washington. Got Devontae Freeman at Cleveland. Darrell Henderson Jr. at Arizona. 23. Like Kareem Hunt at 22 versus Baltimore. Got Jamal Williams at Denver. Number 21. CEH versus Las Vegas at 20. AJ Dillon versus Chicago at 19. His teammate Aaron Jones 1 spot ahead of him because I don't know what's going on in that backfield right now for Chicago, so it's kind of a toss up there. James Robinson at Tennessee. I like Saquon Barkley at the Chargers. Zeke at Washington. And number 14, David Montgomery at Green Bay. Nothing much to really talk about with these guys right here.
It's a lot to talk about.
Not necessarily. I mean, I just feel like these guys they're gonna have solid days, man. I mean, I feel like they're gonna finish where they are. I mean, outside of the biggest one, I'm kind of skeptical on is the Packers backfield, 18 to 19, Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. I don't know what they're gonna do against Chicago. I don't know who's gonna get the most. I don't know how they're gonna split that up. And the big reason is because Aaron Jones owns Chicago. I mean, Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago. He might just be out there throwing the ball a lot. So Tony Pollard and Zeke was also a big one. Tony Pollard might be used more than Zeke in this game because I don't see Zeke is a starting running back. I mean, you have to put him there at 15 because of what his role is in the offense, but it's tough, man, because Tony Pollard's look good. He's earned his day in that offense. David Montgomery is all that Green Bay has. So yeah, that's that.
Zeke.
No, you need it. Yeah, I know you need it.
I don't know, man.
But wait, I'm not done yet. We'll touch on it. We'll touch on it when I'm done.
Yeah. Do you think, bro?
We'll go back to it when I'm done.
Ready for the next?
Yeah, I'm ready for the next, bro. Let's throw it up there. Let's go. All right. Josh Jacobs at KC. Cordero Patterson at Carolina. At 12, James Conner versus the Rams at 11. I like Javonte versus Detroit at 10. Gibson versus Dallas at 9. Elijah Mitchell at Cincinnati at 8. Nick Chubb versus Baltimore at 7. Alexander Madison versus Pitt at 6. Leonard Fournette versus Buffalo at 5. Najee Harris at Minnesota at 4. Joe Mixon gets back on track versus San Fran. I like Austin Eckler at 2 versus New York Giants. And I like AK this week. I think I'm going back on the AK thing this week. If Alvin Kamara plays this week.
And number 1?
Number one.
Coming back with Taysom Hill starting? I don't know about that,
If
bro.
Alvin Kamara plays this week, y'all know how I feel about my man
bro.
AK.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
If Alvin Kamara plays
surprised.
this week, he's gonna finish as the number one running back.
Fuck no, bro.
I mean, you're saying fuck no, but
I mean,
I'm
just going back
I don't
on last
see.
season when Taysom Hill was the starting quarterback. Alvin Kamara struggled, bro.
I mean, last season DeAndre Hopkins was the number 2 wide receiver in fantasy, and now he's number 28. But it's the new year.
He missed he missed 3 games straight.
Who?
D-Hop.
Alvin Kamara missed 4, and I'm still saying that he's going to be.
He missed 4. You think he's going to come in and be the number 1 running back?
And also, what helps this case is that his backup has been put on the COVID list. I doubt that he's going to play. It's going to be the rested Alvin Kamara show. They need a W.
How many targets he going to get though? That's what Alvin Kamara. That's what Alvin Kamara beats you in the pass game. I don't see it from Taysom Hill, bro.
He's going to get the rushes, bro.
How many rushes?
Their O-line is that much better than the Jets D-line. I feel like they're going to be running the ball. They're not going to let him throw. Look at those stats. Like 47.
Yeah, they're going to let him run.
He's going to run, though. He's definitely running.
Yeah,
those passes that usually go to Alvin Kamara is going to be Taysom Hill taking off.
Yeah, why run him when you have AK back? Like, I mean, they have Mark Ingram in there. That's a long
AK
way from Mark
he's
Ingram.
coming off an injury too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If he's out there, he's getting the ball. Like
I agree with that.
If he's out there,
if he's out there,
he's out there. He's getting the ball.
My main concern with Alvin Kamara is just like those goal line touches. Like Taysom Hill, we already know how he is, man. He robs. He's a vulture when it comes to the goal line. But definitely, I could see them. They're definitely going to run some screen plays for Alvin Kamara, try to get him in some space.
They could definitely try to get him involved,
make plays. So that's definitely going to happen. But that goal line work. Like, even if Ingram was playing, like Ingram could have been getting the goal line work in those situations. So, but like you said, Ingram may possibly
last
be out.
game they was on the goal line, bro. I don't think they was on the goal line last game. I feel like it just wasn't
the passing game,
the running game,
especially after he hurt his finger.
Yeah, awful. So do Taysom Hill hurt his finger?
Yeah,
well, that's even more reason why my man gonna be getting those 15, 16 carries. Like, but regardless, I feel like he's one of the more efficient backs in the leagues coming off. Yeah, he's just like coming off a 4-week absent with a knee injury. I like him this week against the Jets. The matchup is there. It's for him to be out of those guys to be
like him over Eck.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. Next thing. That's where I want to touch number 9, Javonte. Number 10, Javonte. Man, I'm a believer, man. He showed me last week that I don't believe that Melvin Gordon needs to touch the field anymore. He made the most out of his touches. He was the only thing going for the entire offense. Like, I mean, I feel like every time I looked up, I seen this man getting the ball and getting 6 to 10. Like, he was involved in the passing game, running game. He's running between the tackles. I like how he runs the ball. He's young. They're gonna run him into the ground. Rookie contract. You already know how that goes. They're gonna get the most out of him year 1. They're not playing for much. They want to see. They're evaluating their talent right now. So I like Javonte, especially in this matchup versus Detroit. They at home. They're going to have all the momentum behind them. I see a big game for him. I mean, Melvin Gordon, he practiced this week, but from what they've seen from Javonte, even if he didn't play, they'd be like, all right, we're good. So I like Javonte. Javonte could potentially finish as a top 5 back this week. I mean, over, I'll probably say Leonard Fournette. I can see probably Tom coming out there proving a point, thinking that this defense is what it is, Buffalo. But people have been running on Buffalo lately, so I like Leonard Fournette's prospects in this game too. That's what I got.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's can we get the list back up there real quick, Mac?
Now
I want to touch
not
on.
A Gordon's out there. No,
I'm gonna touch on your list a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With Javonte, I agree with that. I mean, me and Sean talked about Javonte and Melvin. We went back and forth with that. Yeah, Javonte, I've always been on the Javonte bandwagon. So yes, I agree with that. But where on your list, I don't like how high you have Nick Chubb up there. I feel like Antonio Gibson should be over him this week. Just because Nick Chubb, even the last time he played Baltimore, man, it wasn't a great week for him. He only had 8 carries, 16 yards, 4.9 half point PPR fantasy points. And we've been hearing some talk, man. Coach been telling the press that, I mean, it's going to be a running back by committee type of situation where Hunt's going to be a little bit more involved. So I'm not liking where Nick Chubb is at 7. I think Antonio Gibson going against Dallas is a better play, and I feel like he should be a little bit more higher. Elijah Mitchell also dealing with the concussion going against Cincinnati. I don't like him. He's top 10 for sure, but I don't know if I would have him that high on the list. But I wouldn't put him over. I like Javonte Antonio Gibson over Elijah Mitchell, and possibly James Conner too, depending on if Wichita is able to get back. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I like the list. But yeah, Nick Chubb, I feel like Nick Chubb could have been a little bit lower. But
what's a little bit lower, bro?
A little bit lower. I would say I would have had Nick Chubb right in the James Conner area, possibly. Probably right in front. I had him at 11. I probably had him at 11. I've been good with that. 11. But
he's at 7 on my list. And I was in charge of these rankings this week.
I was just going by Nick Chubb. What they've been saying. I mean, they want to get Hunt more involved, and then with Baltimore, they kind of shut him down last week. Not saying that that's going to be the same thing. Sean always touches on it. Week by week is different. It's a different situation. So he should be better than what he was that last matchup versus Baltimore. But
they had a bye week last week, right?
Yeah. But before the bye, they played Baltimore.
Extra week to tighten it up. Extra week to tighten it up.
And then he had 8 attempts. I don't know what the hell that was about. 8 attempts, 16 yards.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't understand what that was about. He should do better than that.
You don't think you're gonna get 8 attempts? I mean, it's more like this. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's the goal line back because when Hunt is in there, I'll be seeing Hunt in there. Like I'll be seeing Hunt on the goal line, but it's Nick Chubb. It was like P said, like what you say, P, like outside of Derrick Henry, you're taking Nick Chubb. You even say you're taking Nick Chubb as a runner over Jonathan Taylor. Like you said that, bro. You said that, man. Come on, stop.
I mean, that's probably before Jonathan Taylor.
I mean, before Jonathan. Yeah. I mean, before he went dumb. But
he's young.
That's
he's
an
young.
argument. That's
he
an
got
argument.
the young legs out there.
Pure runner, Nick Chubb. I mean, it's just he has his weeks, but he's definitely a guy. He's a guy like he can go out there and get 110 and a touchdown every single week. He's not catching that many passes, but you know, it is what it is. No,
would I start Madison over Chubb? I would.
Yeah.
I would start.
And
then then Daniel also, man. We got your DM.
Snipes.
We got your. All right. We got Snipes. We got your DM, and you had Chubb in there, and then you had Javonte on the bench. I don't know. Me personally, I like Javonte Williams over Chubb. That's just me. In your lineup, the lineup that you put up there, yeah, in the DMs, I like Javonte. They make
it's just hard to bench Nick Chubb, man. It's hard.
It's hard.
For Javonte. Wait, Melvin Gordon coming back. I don't know.
No way.
Melvin Gordon is still going to be involved in that offense. Like he might start the game.
There's no way.
Like he might be the first running back out.
There's no way. I
don't know. It's tough,
bro. I don't care who the first running back is out. Nick Chubb, we know for sure is gonna be on the field. Nick Chubb is gonna be back there. Nick Chubb is the guy. He's the guy. What did Nick Chubb have in his last game?
He was on a bye. Chubb was on a bye.
Nah, his last game.
His 8 for 16, bro.
Yeah, 8 for 16 against the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, bro. Like,
are they playing him now?
Yeah.
They're on that. But that's just
or you can bench D Hop. You can bench D Hop.
Which I completely agree with 100%. You can bench that guy.
And put Javonte should not be on your bench. Put it that way.
Javonte should not be on your bench. Always start the running back over the wideout. And the way that Javonte is playing, Melvin Gordon gonna come back in there and just be the number 2 back again. Like, I mean, just in regards to
50-50 split. Watch, bro. Melvin demands carries, touches.
He's getting traded. He's gone.
He's a free agent.
All right, let's move on to these wide receivers.
Yep, let's go ahead. Let's get it.
That man is gone.
Nah, I believe you on that. Yeah.
There's
no
reason to keep him after that.
For sure.
Y'all gonna see. All right, number 25, got my man Darnell Mooney at Green Bay. Number 24, Mike Williams versus New York Giants. That's if he plays. He's on the concussion the COVID protocol. So we hope Mike Williams is out there. We don't want to see somebody hurt. I mean, COVID this late in the season.
Yeah.
You hate to see it, man.
Time.
You hate to see it.
It's crunch time.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
23, Chase Claypool at Minnesota. At 22, DK Metcalf at Houston. Number 21, Tyler Lockett at Houston. At number 20, Amari Cooper at Washington. And number 19, DeAndre Hopkins versus Los Angeles Rams. Got D-Hop at 19. I don't like to see my man there. That's my guy. I love D-Hop, but like my man Tweed said, he's touchdown dependent. 37 receptions, 518 yards, 8 touchdowns this season, only 51 targets. Like, that's not what we seen last year from Deandre Hopkins.
Yeah.
He finished the season with
1,400
1,400 receiving yards.
Put
Like,
it in perspective, he had 51 targets. It looked like he has 51 targets, even though he was out for three games, right?
yeah.
Cooper Kupp had 10 last week. Like I'm saying, like that. That's crazy. Darren Waller had 14 like week 1.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what's going on with D-Hop this year. I think it's more so the offense. I don't know. They're running the ball more.
that's like 10 and 2.
I don't know. They're spreading the football around more. Like, college just spreading it around. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Connor's involved a lot.
They're just playing
like-
more of the team.
James Connor's.
Oh, AJ Green. They got
AJ
Ryan
AJ Green,
Moore,
Rondale
Christian
Moore.
Kirk,
Yeah. So
Zach Ertz.
I feel like Kyler Murray's having fun out there with his weapons,
He's got a lot of weapons.
and Hop is taking the
Back
pain
to
from
back.
that. He's taking the
watch
back.
Hop gonna go off in the
But D-Hop-
playoffs, though.
No, Hop's gonna go off this week.
D-Hop's still a dog.
Just because y'all
though.
saying bench
that's
D-Hop.
D-Hop's still a dog.
2 catches, 2 targets.
It's like he's taking a backseat only because we know what he's capable of.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's like 10
Yeah.
guy.
It's not
Yeah.
it.
You know what I'm saying? But he just don't gotta.
He scored like
Yeah.
the first drive.
And
of the game.
he's been playing
I think
hurt
he's going
since
for
week
40.
1. D-Hop's been on the injury list.
Out.
He's been on the injury report since
was
week
one.
1. We didn't even know if he was going to play week 1. So he's playing with injuries. I feel like that time off.
Here we are in week 14.
But last week against who they play?
They played Chicago. last
Chicago.
week.
That game was terrible. Rainy, like muddy. Like that game was bad for business. So now coming in on the fresh field,
He doesn't have a game over
playing
100
in
yards all
LA,
year, man.
I feel like they're going to be good.
No games over 100 yards.
But no, they're
for
playing
Hop.
in Arizona, right? Put it back.
They're playing LAR.
There, they're playing at Arizona in the dome. He's going to be good. He's D-Hop will be back this week.
You betting
So,
on that? I bet
You're going to put
I
a
bet
lot
on
of
that.
people are going to put D-Hop on benches this week, and they're going to be sat off. For the playoffs, you're going to not start D-Hop?
No.
Come on, bro. You tripping.
What did he do last time they played the
He's
they played the
playing
Rams?
Jalen Ramsey.
All right.
Bro.
Last time they played the
It's
Rams,
not,
he had
it's-
4
it's-
receptions, 7 targets, 67 yards, 8.7 half PPR points.
Okay.
So Ramsey did his thing last time they played. Is it gonna be the same type of game that D-Hop's gonna give us this time?
It's not
we
sweet
gonna
out there.
see.
We're going to see, man.
Yeah, that's a tough, I mean,
We're gonna
Ramsey,
see. D-Hop,
Ramsey be strapping
D-Hop
that.
coming to play, bro. Let's get it back on there.
4 for 7.
All right, coming in at 18, Hunter Renfro at Kansas City. Number 17, Elijah Moore versus New Orleans. At number 16, T. Higgins versus San Francisco. At number 15, DJ Moore versus Atlanta. At number 14, Marquise Brown at Cleveland. At number 13, we got Jamar Chase versus San Francisco. As you can see, Jamar Chase is moving down in the rankings. He was once a top 5 guy about 3-4 weeks ago, but he's moving
Rightfully
down.
so.
I'm not seeing the targets. I'm not
Rightfully
seeing
so.
the big plays. I'm not even seeing like Joe Burrow really look his way. Like, I don't know. Is it the offensive coordinator not calling his number? Like, I don't know. But
Buck around and got
I hope.
locked up.
Hey, he's in the doghouse. Hey, you never know. See, people be like, "Oh, I don't know what this player is doing." Sometimes it's just the offensive coordinator. Like, "Dog, fuck you. I'm not coming your way this game. Like,
It's true.
you go through shit. You might be a prima donna in practice. You being a little,
See, it said it's getting double covered.
He's not out there getting double covered. Stop it. They got Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins out there. They're just doubling. Oh, the man over top, probably, yeah. I mean, but Tyreek Hill still beats it. But all right, number 12, I got Mike Evans versus Buffalo. I feel like even though I got Chris Godwin higher than Mike Evans, I feel like this can be a Mike Evans type of game, only because Tre'Davious White is out, and tough cornerbacks give Mike Evans problems. Not having him there, I feel like Mike Evans can get some free, free off the line and go deep one time or 2 times with Tom Brady. So I like Mike Evans this week. I feel like this is his type of game right here with Tre'Davious White out. Number 11, Terry McLaurin versus Dallas. Number 10, CeeDee Lamb versus Washington. Number 9, Chris Godwin versus Buffalo. Number 8, Keenan Allen versus New York. Number 7, Deebo Samuels at Cincy. That's if he plays. I love Deebo Samuels, but he's still questionable to play this week, but I heard he's going to practice tomorrow, so we'll see. Number 6, Deontay Johnson at Minnesota. At number 5, Stephon Diggs at Tampa. I like Stephon this week. They played in a windy game last week at, versus New England. Josh Allen really couldn't give him the ball, but I feel like against Tampa's secondary, I feel like a lot of people have been able to pass. I feel like this is a 350-yard game for Josh Allen. I feel like this is going to be a high-scoring one right here at Tampa. He's going to have to keep up with Tom Brady. Stephon Diggs is going to be rewarded with a lot of passes this week. Number 4, Tyreek Hill versus Las Vegas. Number 3, Devontae Adams versus Green Bay. And number 2, Justin Jefferson.
Played Chicago. Devontae played Chicago.
Oh, yeah, they played at Chicago.
Yeah.
They played Chicago. At number 2, Justin Jefferson versus Pitt. As you all know, Adam Thielen is not playing this week. He's ruled out for Thursday night. So Justin Jefferson is about to go off. He could have been number 1, but Cooper Kupp, he deserves the number 1 spot. I got to give him the number 1 spot.
So.
But Justin Jefferson, when Adam Thielen was out last week, man, went for 200 touchdown. Like, he went stupid last week. The target share is going to be crazy. I feel like he could easily get 35-40% of the target share this week.
I can see it too.
Going against Pitt. Pitt's defense hasn't looked the same as they have in previous years. So I feel like Justin Jefferson's about to go off this week. Number 1, they got Cooper Kupp at Arizona. Everybody already know Cooper Kupp is the fantasy, like crown him the fantasy champion this year. He's the guy that's going off like
every week.
Usually it's I don't know. Jonathan Taylor. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor.
All right, it's Jonathan Taylor.
I think it's a toss-up.
I know. You gotta go with the running back.
Jonathan Taylor had that 5-touchdown game. That's crazy. But
yeah,
like
that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
So
you can argue.
Taylor.
You can argue that.
Taylor. So
Cooper Kupp 8 for 129 touchdown last week.
10 touchdowns. 10 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah,
almost every
bank
week.
it.
2 touchdowns sometimes.
It's there.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's 2.
Like, Cooper Kupp's going stupid. So him and Jonathan Taylor, it's a toss-up, but I think I lean towards Jonathan Taylor as the king of fantasy this year. But yeah, that wraps up the wide receivers this week. I don't know if y'all got anything y'all want to say about that.
I'll jump in. I mean, I like number 1. Obviously, I like number 1 because I mean that's my man. But I'm gonna say that this week is Devontae Adams will be my number 1 just because I mean Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago, man.
Facts.
We already know. And this is a breakout week for Devontae, in my opinion.
Damn, D Hubbard, Deontay Johnson.
I'm taking
you giving us
Deontay.
these tough ones, Snipes. These are
How's
tough
that
ones,
for
Snipes.
you. You got D-Hop at 19, nigga.
Deontay.
You got Deontay at 6.
I'm
But-
going with Deontay.
But
Deontay versus Minnesota.
yeah, but still, man, I don't know. Is this
What do
Hop?
you mean?
It's
You
D
go
Hop.
off of that.
It's D
Why don't
Hop.
you go off of who's higher?
It's still D
Right.
Hop. I don't know.
It's D Hop, man. I mean, D Hop is a dog.
You be
man.
mad if you see D Hop score 2 touchdowns and have 100 yards this game.
It's a
We
tough
had
matchup,
Deontay
man.
Johnson has
But yeah,
180.
you got to go Deontay Johnson. The way fantasy's going right now, Deontay Johnson, 100%.
But yeah, like I said with Devontae
My team is
Adams,
deep.
I like
Yeah, it
Devontae
is.
this week. I like
Yeah, your team
Devontae
must be
Adams.
deep as fuck.
Yeah.
If that's your problem. That's kind of crazy, bro. I wish I had a problem like that. I don't have a water. You got that. Like, that's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, that wraps up our wide receiver rankings. We'll go ahead and we'll get into the tight ends.
Let's get it. Consensus number 1 is going to be Travis Kelce. I'm not even about to get into it, but only did 10 this week.
Got
They
something to
won
say
it.
about that one.
Okay, so I got Dalton Schultz at Washington at 10. Zach Ertz versus the Rams at 9. Got Kyle Pitts at Carolina at 8. Dawson Knox at Tampa Bay at 7. TJ Hawkinson at Denver at number 6. I got my man Pat Freiermuth at Minnesota at 5. Mark Andrews at Cleveland at 4. Rob Gronkowski versus Buffalo at 3. George Kittle at Cincinnati at 2. Got my man Travis Kelce versus Las Vegas at 1. Rob Gronkowski, man, it's just been is when he plays, he needs to be started. Like this is Tom's guy. It's
100 career touchdowns,
yeah,
too.
bro.
Like,
It's not even close. At this point, it's there. Like, I mean, we speak his name. We spoke his name last week. We said, oh my God, this guy Gronk doesn't even have a target. 1 target, 1 catch. I think 30 yards later he was in the zone. So I mean, it is what it is. That connection is there. I don't see Buffalo slowing it down. They have a great safety out there too. I think Poyer. I think Poyer is it Micah Hyde or is it Poyer? I think it might be Micah Hyde, but I like Rob Gronkowski and that Tom Brady connection. No AB for who knows how long. I don't think AB might be on the team anymore in a second, but Rob Gronkowski and Tom is here to stay. I like George Kittle also. I think George Kittle's back. Well, George Kittle is arguably the tight end one. I like George Kittle a lot. So he's definitely pushing Travis Kelce right now. Travis hasn't, like I said earlier, the return on investment that I've gotten from Travis is it's a little, you know what I'm saying, a little disheartening. But hopefully it picks up. But I like Rob at 3 and I like George at 2. I like this list. Travis is always going to be involved. You never know right now, but that's the list, fellas.
One thing I got to say is, like C said, I think Dalton Schultz is low. I would have Dalton Schultz at 6 over T.J. Hawkinson. Denver is tough against tight ends. T.J. Hawkinson has been very, very inconsistent. So yeah, that's the only thing. I like Dalton Schultz over T.J. Hawkinson.
They Courtney Kittle over Kelce for sure. I made that mistake last week, and I put Kelce over Kittle, and Sean pointed it out. Sean, he mentioned in the show, he said, "No, Kittle's going to finish number 1 over Kelce," and he did. He did. So
Man, why you ain't clipped that up?
I got to give Sean his love on that.
Damn.
I mentioned that. Yeah, Sean did. He mentioned George Kittle last week, and Kittle went the fuck off. And then Rob Gronkowski. And then also I talked about Rob Gronkowski scoring 2 touchdowns, and he did. But then I didn't realize Sean and shout out to CH and Sean P. CH put the article together, and Sean said in the article that 2 touchdowns for Gronkowski too. So I was like, damn. I was like, all right. So me and Sean were on the same page with Gronk. So Sean kind of hit on the tight ends this past week. So all right. So we gotta listen to Sean with the tight ends a little bit more. All right. I see that, but yeah, I like Kittle. Kittle been balling out too, especially if Debo don't play again. Yeah, Kittle could
say. What you say, John? What you say? A broke clock is right. Twice a day.
Yes.
We ain't about to do this.
Hey.
Y'all know who number 1. Why are we talking this nonsense right now? Y'all know who 87 is. You know who 87 is. We know what it is.
It's about 85.
We know what it is. We know what it is. We know where he stands.
Not a hard call to me.
Yeah, it's not. It was like when I had tight ends, I was like, okay, who's 2 through 10? Like, we're not going through this. We're not going through this. I don't care about man put up 1. Like it is what it is. We are gonna rank him.
You gotta respect Kelce. You gotta respect Kelce.
I mean, come on,
sure.
bro. He holds tight end U. What y'all know is tight end university, where he invites you guys to run the routes with me. What do we talk? I mean, but end of the day, I feel y'all, dog. Like it was great call, bro. Great call too. I mean, y'all was on it. It just wasn't. It just didn't happen last week, but. Hey, yo, y'all come for my mans, yo. I'm trying to tell you, I'm with the team. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody try to come for y'all. I'm with the team. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, dog. It's my guy. I'm rocking with him. My first pick. Got something to say. Got to take it up with me. I expected somebody said something. Usually that was kind of vicious. Hey, if somebody has something to say about Gibson. Somebody has something to say about CMC. You know
fuck CMC.
Y'all be
say whatever you want about CMC.
Next,
never again.
I was there. It's my guy. And
unless I got the number 6 pick and he followed me, that's it.
True.
Never again, huh?
Never again.
All right, we can breeze through the defenses.
Move on to the defenses.
I mean, defenses to me is self-explanatory right here. So we can put that on. At least I got there.
1. God damn.
Number 10, Kansas City's defense versus Vegas. Cleveland's defense at number 9 going against Baltimore. Dallas versus Washington at number 7.
Don't say Green Bay.
Number 8. Green Bay's up number 2.
Oh, my bad.
Now the 7 to 10 is.
I was like, God damn.
Yeah, 7 to 10 is questionable.
I like. I mean, my bad. My bad.
But Chargers defense versus the Giants at 6. 5. Carolina defense versus Atlanta. Tennessee going against Jacksonville, number 4. Denver versus Detroit, number 3. Green Bay at number 2 versus Chicago, and then New Orleans defense at the New York Jets. Y'all got any
Nah, no concerns.
Discrepancies on that.
Why you got Seattle ranked lower, but you're starting Seattle over Carolina?
I mean, sometimes you do
That's a
that,
good
man.
question.
Sometimes the rankings,
That's a good
sometimes the
question.
rankings be like that, bro.
That's a
It
good
be like
question.
that.
That's a great point, my guy.
That's a great.
Hey,
No.
you.
That
Great
that
point.
Hey, it be like that,
is
bro.
a-
It be like that.
It don't makes no sense. How can you have? How can you do that? How can you do that? I think this guy's gonna finish better, but I'm gonna start these guys for upside.
Sometimes it be like that, bro.
No.
like that,
Really,
bro.
look, my starting defense is not set in stone yet. I've been back and forth. I picked them up. I do have Seattle in there. No, I haven't made it yet.
What's the difference?
We gotta see
Because your rankings change every day. You might be like, I like this person.
I'm
then
back
tomorrow.
and forth.
I
back
like
and
this
forth right
person,
now.
bro. It be like
I
that.
just put Seattle's defense in there today when I just and I'm
Yeah,
back and
Adams
forth
is
with it.
out.
So I was still questioning that. But you're right about that.
But they
You're
playing
right.
Houston.
Tomorrow's
They
out?
still playing
Jamal
Houston.
Adams is out.
Yeah,
now.
out for the season.
Out for the season. So that could
done.
swing my decision to
I
go
didn't know that.
Carolina.
I didn't know that.
Could swing. Could definitely swing my. But yeah, I'm still on the fence. I will say that. But when we come on the show, I gotta give y'all something. Boom, right there. So that's what I'm giving y'all. I gave these rankings to Mac yesterday. So I'm back and forth from yesterday to Sunday.
That's gonna be interchangeable.
different.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the tough decision.
But
like Saturday night, you make that decision.
To give y'all something right now, either way you go. I mean, Carolina,
12,
Seattle. I feel like they're gonna both those defenses could be solid for even if Jamal Adams is out. I feel like you still will get some points there. You won't be in the negatives. I will say that you won't be in the negatives, but they'll both be. I think they both will be neck and neck. They probably will finish close with one another as far as defenses. But that's gonna wrap up our defenses. Mac, we going on a commercial break.
Yeah.
So let's get into that commercial break real quick, and we'll get back to y'all after the break.
We in a trap.
Make sure my vocals right. Make sure the beat right. Welcome to the 5th show.
Time to cuff.
Powered by ItsNation TV.
ItsNation TV.
That's why I try to get in line.
Play, execute, have fun, dub.
I can do a lot more than what I think I can.
This is Sean.
This is John.
And this is Twan.
Tune in to The Fantasy with SJT on ItsNation TV on YouTube at 5:30 on Wednesdays. We got the position rankings, the stardom sit-ems, buy low, sell high, and listen to your boy. Don't listen to these guys over here.
Man.
Listen to your boy. The boy is undefeated right now. 139. I finished at the top of the league this week.
Look, listen to me. If you gonna listen to anybody, listen to me. Wait until y'all see what the GOAT is about to do to these gentlemen.
4-time champ right here, so you know who to listen to. The champ is here. Until anyone dethrones me and wins more ships than me, I'm still the champ of this league. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
It sounds good, man, but consistency is key in fantasy. 7 straight playoff appearances. You got to put yourself in position to win. All in all, what I'm going to say, man, tune in 5:30 every Wednesday. Also, hop in the feed on Wednesdays at 5:30. We answer your questions live, so come get your best fantasy advice with us, SJT.
All right, y'all.
I want to spark it.
We are back. Thank y'all for being patient with us. Appreciate y'all. But now we're going to go ahead and get into our stardom sit-ems for week 14. Let's do that.
They're like 10. Yeah, 12
All right,
hours,
y'all.
yeah.
I got the stardoms this week. Starting off at quarterback, number 1 on my list is Taysom Hill going against the Jets. We kind of touched on him a little bit earlier on in the rankings. He caught some slack last week. I know, but
I can tell.
but he caught some slack last week. But fantasy production was there. Over 100 yards rushing. He had 20 half point PPR fantasy points last week. And I like him going against the Jets this week. He's going to ball out. So if you're in need of a quarterback this week, Taysom Hill would definitely be a guy that I would pick up and start and play with confidence. All right.
Yeah, I feel like you should definitely use your waiver on Taysom. Like, I like him going forward just because of his rushing ability. He had his upside is like through the roof because he can run the football. He throws 1 touchdown pass. It's like because he's scoring a rushing touchdown for sure.
Yeah.
So I like Taysom Hill. He should definitely be rostered in all leagues
for sure, 100%. Russell Wilson at Houston at number 2. Like I said, I think this is the get right game for him. So I see him bouncing back and having a great week. Probably this could probably be his best fantasy week of the season. So if you got Russell Wilson, start him with confidence. Cam Newton against Atlanta. We touched on him earlier. I feel like he'll have a solid day as well.
Did we? We didn't say nothing about Cam, bro.
Now you talked about
I touched on him a little bit. During the rankings. I did. And Cam Newton, I feel like this.
I don't know if he should be a bona fide starter, but they play Atlanta. His rushing ability, that's the only reason, because his rushing upside. But after that debacle he put up 2 weeks ago, I don't know, man.
They going against Atlanta, man. He got to get right this week, man.
I'm done with him.
Got to get right this week.
Done with him. Done with him.
Oh, you had him in another league?
No, I just don't believe in Cam Newton. I don't. I just had a whole conversation with Ross, bro, for like 40 minutes. Literally, bro, no. Nah, bro. He's not the guy.
I'm not going to say I'm a big Cam believer either, but the matchup is there. If he's the starting quarterback this week, I would start him. If he does bad this week.
If you need a streaming option, maybe you do have Jalen Hurts and he's out and you weren't able to pick up Taysom Hill.
Yeah,
Cam might be the next best option in the 12-man league that you got that you can pick up. So
yeah, all right, would I start Kirk Cousins over? I mean, would I start Cam Newton over Kirk Cousins this week? I would. Me personally, I would. I mean, what y'all think? Y'all would?
Who Minnesota play?
They play Pittsburgh.
I mean, Adam Thielen. I don't like Cam. I mean, I don't like Kurt without Thielen.
So that would be a guy.
Touchdowns.
Yeah,
that would looking lost in the red zone.
That'd be a guy I would start Cam over one guy, but yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's a bona fide, but I would have him start him. You know how we do with these starters the past couple of weeks. It's not bona fide start. We pick guys that we think that are going to be, that are not obvious
streaming guys that might be on the waivers.
Somebody else in there, man. That nigga's a bum. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's a bum. I'm not gonna say he's a bum. That's way too harsh of a word. But what I will say is
he's washed.
Yeah, bro.
We'll see though. We'll see.
Respect,
the only way Cam
nah,
Newton gives you
I
some
respect
value, he
that.
has to score a rushing touchdown. Like if he does that, which he has the potential to do because no Christian McCaffrey, he's definitely what McCaffrey did. He was getting red zone opportunities. So we'll see.
Yeah, but let's keep it going.
Are they going to be in the red zone? No, is the question.
Number 4, Ryan Tannehill versus Jacksonville. We all know that Jacksonville is they're just an overall bad team right now, man. They just can't get right. And Tannehill, he's been off a couple weeks, but if he gets Julio back and they can get that ground game going a little bit, I feel like he's gonna have opportunity to make plays. And I will say this about Jacksonville: even though Jacksonville has been playing bad, they've been pretty good against the run. So this may be an opportunity for Ryan Tannehill to show himself and throw the ball a little bit more down the field, which I believe that he'll be able to do. And I think that Ryan Tannehill could be a solid play. Here you go, CH. Yeah, are you starting him this week? You starting him? What you doing? You ain't starting him.
Who?
Julio. But it's a good matchup to start him. It's a good matchup to play him. He's the only wide receiver that I see that, and his upside is there. The upside is there. So high floor. So I would definitely, if you got Julio, this could be a week to plug him back in. But Tannehill, I do like him this week versus Jacksonville. On to the running backs. Saquon Barkley versus the Chargers. And then Tweez was talking about Saquon a little bit earlier. And the Chargers, they're great. They're a great second. They have a good secondary, but they've been bad against the run. So this could be an opportunity for Saquon Barkley to do his thing. And he's the only thing going he could be the only thing going in that offense.
That's why you ain't say nothing.
Yeah,
I was wondering, you ain't say nothing when I said Saquon. I was like, Saquon could go. He was like,
I believe that. I'm
waiting for the starters.
But we was talking about Herbert. This is the other side of football. Saquon, I like him this week. I feel like he's gonna get his touches. And with the injuries they got at the wide receiver position and quarterback positions,
you're fired.
I don't know about
over
that.
who?
I don't know about that.
Name him.
Next year, Saquon will be top 5. Don't forget about this kid.
Name him.
Yes,
he ain't
please.
finished.
You're right here.
Yeah,
Name him. Name him. You're right here.
Oh, I mean,
no, nigga. You're done. Stop.
Saquon,
No.
You got potential out there, man.
Over Derrick Henry. No. Over Jonathan Taylor. No. Over Najee. No. Austin Eckler. No. CMC.
You can't say that though. This is fantasy, man. He not gonna get drafted before them, but he could finish higher. You never. No, this is fantasy football, man.
It's gonna be a rookie that come in there too. No,
this fantasy football, man.
I don't know no rookie running backs though.
Shit, hell, if Javonte Williams got the backfield next year, I'm taking Javonte over Saquon. That's just me. But
get back to them seven.
But we'll get back into the stardoms, man. Chuba Hubbard versus Atlanta. I like this matchup with CMC out. Great matchup with Chuba Hubbard. This is probably the last week.
Like Chuba.
If you got Chuba Hubbard, this would be the last week that I would start him. Period. Because the matchup they got coming up after that are bad. But this is the last week where you can really get some production out of him, in my opinion. Josh Jacobs versus Kansas City at number 3. I like Josh Jacobs, especially with Kenyon Drake out. He could get more of the work. The upside is there. So I like Jacobs going against Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I was on the fence with him on this list because Darrell Williams is still heavily involved. But I think that, Andy Reid really wants Clyde to take this job. And he's given him the opportunities, but he still hasn't completely taken it over. This is going to be an opportunity for him to do that. Vegas, we saw Antonio Gibson do his thing last week. So this is an opportunity for Clyde to get right in Andy Reid's graces and have a good game. So I'm banking on him. I'm betting on you, Clyde, even though I've had my differences with you in the past. Last year you did me wrong, but I'm going out there. I'm gonna rip my neck out there for you on my rankings, on my stardoms, and say that you're gonna have a good week. So let's make it happen, Clyde. Let's do it. All right.
Come on, Clyde.
Come on, Clyde. I like that. Wide receivers now. DJ Moore versus Atlanta. I like him this week. We touched on Cam. I think Cam's going to be able to get DJ the ball. He might be the only person who's able to get him the ball. Him and Chuba out of the backfield. So DJ is a guy that I like this week. T. Higgins, he's showing himself. Had a great week last week. And he's starting to look like he's the guy right now, wide receiver, to have in the Cincinnati Bengals offense. So I'm riding with T. Higgins again this week for San Francisco. Hunter Renfro has been flying under the radar these past couple weeks, but he's been balling. It's really has been all him in that offense. I mean, if Waller's back, yeah, Waller's gonna get work, and Hunter Renfro gonna get work. Other than that, there's really nobody else that's getting work as a pass catcher. So Hunter Renfro should see some work this week. Chase Claypool at number 4. I like him on the opposite side of Deontay Johnson going against Minnesota. We already know Minnesota's defense hasn't been that great. We've seen Amon St. Brown win the game for Detroit against their defense in clutch. So I think Claypool will have a better showing than Amon St. Brown? Yes, I do. So I'm rocking with Chase Claypool. Tight end, Freiermuth. I got him up there. That's Tweed's man's going against Minnesota. I like that matchup for him.
I like that question too. I like your number 1 wideout, and I like your number 1 tight end. But I do like the question that was been raised to us, and I want to hear how you guys feel about this because I'm skeptical.
Read the question.
Because I'm skeptical. Okay, so thoughts on starting Los Angeles Chargers, Jalen Guyton versus the New York Giants DBs this week. So it doesn't matter. The defense is tough.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like Guyton. Not in week 14. I don't like him.
I don't like Guyton.
Unless you need someone to throw in there, you have no one. And Mike Williams doesn't play.
It's gonna be tough to start.
Then Guyton. Maybe, but
bro, it's tough, man. You got Guyton as a starter? No.
Oh,
okay, cool. No, I was just saying, like, it's gonna be tough, man. It's a lot of people are. I feel like this game. I'm telling you, I got a bad feeling about this game. Yo. A lot of people think they just will come in there and just wash the Giants out. Like, the Giants, it's like a scrappy ball club, bro. Y'all seen that Chiefs Giants game? Y'all watched it? Like, it was scrappy. It was like
the Giants gonna scrap with you.
Yeah,
but
they're gonna scrap. I mean, they might.
That's when they got Daniel Jones, and I don't like Daniel Jones, but he's better than whoever they're about to throw in this week.
But when you got the 32nd ranked run defense, it could be Saquon Barkley can be the deciding factor. I mean, Eckler going to do his thing. Herbert is going to be Herbert, but I don't think Herbert is going to be Herbert. Like Herbert's not going to have. Herbert's not putting up 25. Like, nah. I don't. He's not going to be out there just tossing the rock.
I see it.
I mean, I know y'all both do. I know John does.
I mean, to answer your question with the Guyton thing, I'm confident. I mean, only way I would ride with Guyton is if Mike Williams and Keenan Allen don't play. Because I like Palmer. I think if I had to choose between Guyton, I mean, a guy to get other than Mike Williams or Keenan Allen, I'm gonna go Palmer. Palmer would be the guy, in my opinion. I think that Palmer would be the guy over Guyton. So if both of them don't play and you're looking for a wide receiver to plug in there, I'm going Palmer over Guyton. Because Palmer is the young rookie. They drafted him and they want him to they want on the ball, but I mean, due to Mike Williams and Keenan Allen as the main guys over there, he hasn't really gotten as many opportunities that I would like to see. But I like Palmer, and I'm taking him. That would be the next man up for me in that offense. So, but we'll see. But let's keep it moving. All right, Freiermuth, I mentioned him at number 1. My stardoms. Tyler Conklin, with as far as the offense with Justin Jefferson, he's going to get most of the work. Thielen out. I think Tyler Conklin is going to be the next man up.
Mm-hmm.
Noah Fant versus Detroit. We already know Detroit's defense has been. Sean said that Detroit's defense versus the pass is good, but I still think there's going to be some work there for Noah Fant to make some things happen. Gerald Everett at Houston. He had a bad game last week, but Russell's looking his way. And like I said, Russell, he's going to have a big week this week. And I think Gerald Everett will be involved in that. Defenses, number 1, Green Bay. Tennessee at number 2. Seattle at number 3. And then Cleveland at number 4 for the defenses. Not going to really get too much into the defenses. You guys seen the rankings. If you've been watching, you see the rankings. And then you see the stardoms. I mean, these are the guys. These are the ones that I'm rocking with this week. But that wraps up the stardoms for week 14. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into the sit-ems. I think my man Sean P, he'll lead us on that.
BOT. Make it make sense.
Acronyms. I don't know.
All right, coming in. All right, sit him. Teddy Bridgewater versus Detroit. People might say, "Oh, it's Detroit," but like I said last week, Detroit is playing scrappy right now, and I don't believe in Teddy Bridgewater. Never did. I really never thought Teddy Bridgewater was a good quarterback ever.
We know.
Teddy two gloves. I don't like it. Like he has weapons out there, but he's not getting it done. He's a dink and dunk guy. I don't like him for week 14. A lot of these players I don't like for week 14. You can't just plug Teddy Bridgewater in and pray to like I make the playoffs. No, I don't like Teddy Bridgewater this week versus Detroit. Number 2, Ryan Tannehill versus Jacksonville.
Damn.
He had him as a starter. I looked at that and say, why? Ryan Tannehill hasn't done nothing this year.
Why not?
They're going
Nothing.
against Jacksonville.
He was drafted to be a top 8 guy.
He was. Man.
And right now he's ranked number 16. I do not like Ryan Tannehill. Derrick Henry out. His play action is nothing. Like who's biting on that? No one.
They're going against
now they got Julio Jones out there. No AJ Brown. Like I don't like the weapons he's throwing to. I don't like Tennessee's offense right now. They're winning.
Geno can do it. Tannehill can do it. Geno went in there.
No, Geno, come on, bro. What we talk about?
Man,
it's week-to-week basis in football. Geno ain't starting in 5-6 weeks. Come on, man.
But Jacksonville has shown that they've been struggling in the second.
You know what Tannehill had last time he played Jacksonville?
What?
13.1.
Okay.
All right. 13.1 last time.
You always say.
Okay.
You always say that we can't compare the weeks. We can't compare it.
Tannehill has been playing ass this year.
So I mean,
in week 14, I have no faith in Ryan Tannehill. He should be on all benches. He should not be started anywhere.
Don't listen to that, y'all. Don't listen.
Start Ryan Tannehill if you want to.
Not saying that
Buyers beware.
Buyers beware. I'm not saying he should be your number one option. No, because I would take a Taysom Hill. I would take a Cam Newton. Yes, I would take them over. I'm taking him over Tannehill.
So
but if that's
what those guys, so you got him as a starter. What do you think he's going to put up? 17 or more?
I like that. 17 or more. I like that.
The only way he does that if he scores a rushing touchdown. That's the only way.
But he can.
Every quarterback can sneak it in.
But he can run the ball. He can run. So
he hasn't been running this year.
He's
been running for his life.
We're talking about. What that tweet was say? This is the Jags. The Jags, bro. That's what we're talking about. Right. That's why. That's the only reason why
we definitely need to come back to this one. Ryan Tannehill, start him. Ryan Tannehill, sit him. We're gonna see.
All right, we definitely will.
All right. Number 3, I got Matt Ryan at Carolina. Carolina's defense is tough. Matt Ryan is a very inconsistent fantasy quarterback. So you cannot trust Matt Ryan this week in week 14. Don't do it. They're at Carolina for one. Carolina's ranked 5th against quarterbacks. So Matt Ryan should be on all benches this week. Do not even think about throwing him in there. You heard it here right now. Don't throw him in there. Downgrade Matt Stafford at Arizona. Arizona's ranked number 3 against quarterbacks this year. I feel like Matt Ryan in the last 5 weeks putting up okay fantasy points, but he's still struggling out there. He got it together last week. But, of course, you're starting Matthew Stafford. I'm not saying don't start him, but just lower your expectations this week for Matthew Stafford going against a tough Arizona defense. Coming in, moving to the running backs. Number 1, I got Tevin Coleman versus New Orleans. If you play fantasy football, you know New Orleans doesn't allow you to run the football. They're number 1 against running backs. Tevin Coleman, he was okay last week. And, you might be like, oh, I might be able to throw Tevin Coleman in. He's a starter. No, not this week. Not against New Orleans. I don't like Tevin Coleman. Chase Edmonds, if he plays versus the LA Rams. I don't like Chase Edmonds at all anymore in fantasy football. I don't know why I drafted him. But Chase Edmonds, James Conner has taken over that job. It's a wrap for Chase Edmonds. Like, it's a James Conner show now. He's involved in the pass game. He's getting all the goal-to-goal carries. Is going to James Conner. Chase Edmonds gets none of that. So you don't want to start him coming up fresh off the injury if he plays. Tony Pollard at Washington. I don't like Tony Pollard this week. I feel like it's still Zeke's backfield. Outside that 58-yard rush, Tony Pollard didn't do. I think he had like 5 or 6 yards after that. So I don't like Tony Pollard. I mean, he's the big play. He has big play potential, and Washington gives up the big plays. But like I said, Zeke is still there. Zeke is still the number one in that backfield. If it's on the goal line, it's going to Zeke. So Tony Pollard, he's a flex guy this week, but I don't like him. Downgrade Nick Chubb versus Baltimore. John mentioned it earlier. 2 weeks ago against Baltimore, he had 8 carries for 16 yards. The coach says it's going to be a running back by committee. He still has Nick Chubb there. I mean, still has Kareem Hunt. I feel like this could be a Kareem Hunt type of game, more passing the ball at the backfield when Baltimore stopping the running. So we'll see. You're starting Nick Chubb, but I got him downgraded against Baltimore.
Taysom Hill or Matthew Stafford.
Damn, you got all these players? What the fuck going on over here? What, is this an 8-man league? Snipes, this is an 8-man league, Snipes. But Stafford or Taysom Hill?
Asking for a friend.
Oh.
If you have Stafford on your roster,
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I like Taysom Hill. I'm going Taysom Hill.
So you would go out your way to start Taysom Hill. If you have if you have Stafford as your quarterback, you would.
I got Stafford as a downgrade for a reason, bro. Arizona's defense.
All right.
I'm going to Taysom.
Yep.
Let's.
I'm going Taysom Hill on that one.
I'm going to Taysom.
All right.
Jets.
Wide receivers coming in number 1, Kenny Golladay at Los Angeles. Los Angeles, like we talked about earlier, they're tough. They're tough against the pass. And Kenny Golladay is playing with maybe a third string quarterback going out there with the New York Giants. He hasn't done anything with the first or second string. So what do you think he's going to do with the third string? Sit him. Number 2, Odell Beckham at Arizona.
Those are my questions, Snipes, nigga.
Damn.
I got fucking Golladay in there. The number 1 sit him of the week.
Sit him.
That's my starting wideout is. Number 1
You
guy.
got him in there starting right now?
Who else am I going to throw in there? I got Golladay in there.
All right. Next coming in, number 2, Odell Beckham versus the Rams. I don't like Odell. I feel like he's another boomer bust guy. He's not the same guy. He's not going to give you
2 touchdowns 2 weeks.
2 touchdowns 2 weeks, but okay. I don't like Odell. Versus Arizona. Arizona's defense is tough. They're ranked number 11. Ranked number 11 against wide receivers. I feel like I said, Odell Beckham, he's not a guy that's going to get the man 10 targets and give you 6-7 receptions. No.
Are you a Giants fan?
He's that big play guy. He's that big play guy. He may be able to get in the end zone. Who knows? But week 14, nonsense. I don't like Odell. Number 3, Brandon Cooks versus Seattle. Seattle's defense, they're minus Jamal Adams, but I still don't like Cooks. Like, they're number 7 against wide receivers. So I feel like it's going to be tough out there for Brandon Cooks. He's playing with Davis Mills this week, no Tyrod Taylor. So week 14, like I said, most of my sentences for week 14. You cannot start these guys. You can't roll them out there. These are boomer bust type of players. Like, downgrade Deandre Hopkins versus LA Rams. He's going to see a lot of Jalen Ramsey. And right now he's touchdown dependent. But I do feel like D-Hop can have a game just because I'm a fan. But fantasy-wise, you downgrade DeAndre Hopkins. Don't expect too much. He maybe score you a touchdown, but the yards are not there this whole season. They haven't been there.
Bro, you good on the questions for sure. We want this. We want you to ask questions, bro.
Yeah. We appreciate
we want you to ask questions, bro.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
We appreciate you, bro.
Do not apologize. You are good.
Yeah. Moving to the tight ends. Foster Monroe. I don't like him. I mean, he's on there because Darren Waller may not play. But we talked about this guy last week. I just had to put him on there because he didn't do shit last week. Had to mention him so we can bring it back up.
Oh, shit. You hitting on tight ends and shit.
He ain't do shit last week like I told you, John. Nothing. Nothing.
Was he top 15? Was he top 15?
No, I think he had one catch for 35 yards.
3.7.
Come on, everybody thought that he was the. I guess everybody thought he was the white Darren Waller. For some reason, everybody's picking him up and throwing him in the lineup. I don't know what it was about.
Yeah. Catch, bro.
But he's not the guy. He's not like Darren Waller's barely getting it done. You think he was going to get it done? Like, come on.
I fucked up.
Moving along for the tight ends.
Enough to beat me.
Number 2, Cole Kmet. coming in, going to get at Green Bay. Justin Fields is starting this week. I like Justin Fields' future, but I don't like him for this year. And I don't like Cole Kmet this week. So you bench him going against Green Bay. They have a tough defense. I think they're ranked number 12 against tight ends. So they're tough against tight ends, and playing with Justin Fields, you never know. Jared Cook versus New York. Like we always talk about, Jared Cook is in the tight end by committee. Not running back by committee, but tight end by committee. You can't start that. You can't. And like, I don't know why Twan loves New York Giants defense. They're okay, but I don't like Giants. I don't like Jared Cook going against the Giants this week.
What's going on? Oh, okay, cool.
Downgrade TJ Hawkinson at Denver. Denver's defense is ranked number 3 against tight ends. TJ Hawkinson has been struggling this year. He's been on the struggle bus this year. So he could be a sit-em. All these guys could have just been sit-ems, for real. Like, you can sit TJ Hawkinson this week. I don't like him against Denver. Like, you can bench him. They could have all been sit-ems. All right. What do you mean, why? The targets aren't there. The quarterback play isn't there. St. Brown. That's who he's been thrown to.
Khalif Raymond.
Bro.
Last week he threw to St. Brown. Hawkinson got a touchdown too. I don't understand.
I don't like the defense he's going. I don't like the defense he's going up against.
Look, the yards and the targets aren't there. Is he?
Yeah.
Is he averaging the most targets over the past? Who's averaging more targets? Not Hawkinson, bro.
Heaven the only know. Heaven the only know.
No, the Lions as a whole aren't good. Their quarterback play sucks too. That hurts Hawkinson. I'm not saying he's a bad player. It's a team around him. For fantasy, he's not good for fantasy.
I'm with you on that one, Sean. I'm with you on that one. You know what? I would start.
I mean, they're going against Buffalo, bro. This is gonna be tough. And y'all secondary is ass.
Who was I about to say? I was about to say Ricky Seals. I'll start Ricky Seals Jones over Hawkinson this week. Be honest,
that's a stretch. I
would.
I mean, stretch, bro. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that. Hey, John, it's getting out of hand.
I'll start Ricky. You know what I said? I would start Ricky Seals Jones over Hawkinson this week.
You got to get back on track, bro.
All right.
Can't make these outlandish allegations. Start Ricky Seals Jones over TJ Hawkins. He's involved in the offense. I mean, I understand where Sean's coming from. I understand. I was on board. It's not Logan. Gotta bring it back. But listen, my man. Like, it's not Logan. Rick Seals. It's like his 4 years.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Nah, he's not it.
All right. I thought I'll put it on regular.
All right, let's get these. Just run through these defenses.
Nice guy. You feeling yourself? You know what I'm saying? 10-3.
You the man this
year.
You
the guy.
I threw it out. Came in the world crying.
Making all the right moves. You just gotta make sure you keep breaking all the right moves, bro. Like,
shit. You the man. He been,
don't throw him in there over Higbee or some shit.
All right. Sit Tampa's defense versus Buffalo. As everyone knows, Tampa's secondary is not good. Josh Allen's going to have a field day, 350 yards, 3 touchdowns for Josh Allen. I'm calling it now.
Oh, my God.
Number 2, LA Rams going against Arizona, Kyler Murray. Like, you can't start defenses against Kyler Murray. LA's defense have not been great this year. They've been okay. But yeah, Kyler Murray. San Fran's defense at Cincinnati. I like Joe Burrow. I like his weapons. I feel like Joe Burrow is going to be able to move the ball against San Francisco. I don't like him. Sit him. Sit him. I don't like him. I like Joe Burrow and that Cincy's offense. I don't think you can start San Fran's defense this week. Downgrade Arizona at LA Rams. Arizona's defense is number 3 right now in fantasy. So more than likely, you might throw them out there just because like they've been good this year. But going against Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Odell, but he's a sit him. But going against those guys, they have weapons over there. Sean McVay is going to dial it up. So I feel like you got to downgrade Arizona's defense versus the LA Rams. And that wraps up the sit-ems for this week. Make sure when you're setting your lineups, you look at this list and you plan accordingly.
Consider it.
I mean, not consider it. You need to follow it.
All right, and that's gonna wrap up the sit-ems.
That wraps up the sit-ems for this week.
I don't.
Hey, y'all, we got.
Agree.
You got something to say, please?
No,
I thought you did.
we got a special segment for y'all, man. Tweez is gonna open this one up for us. It's a new segment you kind of working with. It's gonna be, who we think's gonna bust who we think's gonna ball. You know,
You got your players.
1,000%.
I don't know if I
So
Send it to my man, Matt. Hey, Matt, you got him up there, Matt. You got him, Matt. Matt, yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Come on. I sent them. You asked for him. You asked me.
Look,
You pressed me out. You pressed me out, and I delivered.
let's explain it real quick for our viewers, man.
Let's go.
Really, with this new segment, it's pretty much just gonna be who we think's gonna bust and who we think's gonna ball this weekend. Tweez is gonna open this new segment up for us, and we gonna see how it go. You know what I mean? So, but don't get me wrong. If he fuck up on this shit, we gonna run this shit back.
Yeah.
We gonna run this shit back.
Run that shit back, Turbo.
That's why I gotta be the first. That's why I gotta be the first. They know I don't give a fuck. They know I'm like, yeah, say something. Right or wrong.
But
Yeah, I do. So you want me we just talking about
Yeah,
him?
who?
All right, cool.
Let's
So
start with the bus. Start with the bus.
I got my list. Hold
Hold
on, quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Start with the bus first.
As a guy supposed to do.
Get the bad
All right,
news.
cool.
Get the bad news first.
All right. I'm gonna start at 3. Number 3. My number 3 player. I'm only going with 3 players. Number 3 player I think that's gonna bust this week is Ezekiel Elliott at Washington.
Ooh.
okay.
I don't think it's gonna be.
Ooh.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think Zeke's gonna have a game that people are thinking he's gonna have. You know what I'm saying? I got a guy who owns Zeke over here fumbling a laptop. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to each his own.
Hey,
to
man
each his
dropped the
own.
laptop when you said that shit.
Oh my God!
Oh, he like, oh shit, shaking.
I don't see it. And I mean, and look, he's gonna be right up the street at FedEx. Landover's gonna be rocking. The game sold out. I actually seen the ticket. Hey, shout out to DJ and them. I seen the ticket go from $120 to $500.
Dog, the ticket prices shot up
because Washington is winning. And because this game is meaningful.
If you got these tickets early and you want, like,
you hit a gold mine.
Sell them.
We talk about. I ain't gonna say damn near Bitcoin, but I'm gonna say like, hey, you came up, you can sell this ticket and you might be straight for a couple weeks. But end of the day, man, Zeke has not looked the part. Last week he had 45 yards rushing. I know that personally because I put some money on him to get over 40 yards rushing, and he just didn't. It doesn't look good. Washington's defense has looked good. For the past 3 weeks, we've been holding it down. We've been holding our own. We've been coming to play. So I think that they're gonna be up for this game. They're definitely gonna be amped for this game. If Dallas beats us in any way, shape, or form, it's gonna be through the air. I don't see Zeke getting it done. He's been gimpy as of late. It's not gonna be a good week for Zeke. Our defense looks good, and I hate to say this, but I feel like our defense has looked better since Chase has been out. But anyway, I'm moving on to number 2. My number 2 player on this list is Deandre Hopkins. And y'all all know how I feel about D-Hop. So, yeah, man. I mean, it's not about the player. It's something going on. I mean, it could be him. He could be hurt. I don't got nothing against D-Hop personally and nothing like that. I like D-Hop. Everybody knew before the season started, if you was doing any mocks with me, I was like, yo, I'm going running back. I'm going D-Hop. I'm going D-Hop in the second. Like, if D-Hop is there, I'm going D-Hop. I would have went D-Hop over JT in the second if D-Hop was there.
Yeah.
It would have stung my heart. But I mean, it is what it is. Ended up getting the right guy, but I would have been hurt if I would have got D-Hop. I hope it turns around. But this week, I don't see it. Matchup is not good. Jalen Ramsey versus DeAndre Hopkins all year. I mean, all his whole career, because even when he was in Houston and Jalen Ramsey was in Jacksonville, they was in the same division. They was playing each other twice. He knows his tendencies, and with a hurt D-Hop out there, with a gimpy D-Hop out there, I don't see it, man. I think he holds his own. I'm not gonna say they win the game, but I think that Jalen Ramsey holds his own, and he makes D-Hop a non-factor in this game. Probably 4-5 catches, but the targets haven't been there for him. They're not the D-Hop stats, so I don't think he gets it in this game either. My number 1 player to bust this week is Justin Herbert.
Oh my God.
I'm on it. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Justin Herbert.
Yo, I'm standing behind this right now.
I feel you. That's a good one. That's a good one.
This is a bold pick right here. This is a bold pick because the way that my man been playing, he been balling. Hey, John. I mean, I know you got my man. I know you do. But a lot of people think that this matchup is sweet because of the way that the Giants.
Hey, you've been liking the Giants defense for the past couple of weeks. I give you that. They've been solid.
I'm not gonna fake.
They've been all right.
I like the Giants defense, even though they lost to the Dolphins last week. But the Dolphins put up like 13, like 17 and 13 points last week. Like these games are low scoring. They're not fantasy friendly. They can win the game. It's not gonna be fantasy friendly, but the coaches don't care. They don't care about us winning fantasy. Are we moving on? Yeah, we are. Sorry you lost your fantasy week, but we move on to another week. Like they don't care. I'm not gonna say that this game is gonna be pretty. Like I said, I'm under 20 fantasy points. Your man is against the NFC. That's lower than his average. 93.4, 5 TDs, 4 picks. Looking pretty average to me. So
Where they playing at?
They playing in
They're
LA.
playing in LA. They're playing in LA. They're playing in LA. It's okay. They're playing in LA.
That's probably against innocent
Like,
teams he had to travel to. It's like, nah.
Yeah, I got you. But still, all in all, what I'm saying is the last 5 games look good. He picked up steam, but I mean, I think I like the Giants defense. The Giants would actually be a good team if they didn't have Jason Garrett for those first couple games. Excuse me. Boy, been drinking. But at the same time, like I like those are my 3. Those are my 3 for this week. I got Zeke, D Hop, Justin Herbert, 3 big names. This is a
3 big names. I like it. I like the names. I like the
big name segment. This is not no stardom sit-em type
Michael
segment.
Gallup.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna have that no type of guy in there. This is the guys that I don't think they're gonna get it done. Like, and I mean, I know on my rankings I got Zeke high, but
like you got him at 15. That's low for Zeke. That's low for Zeke.
Like it is.
I like it.
I
fuck with
it is. So
even though you got my man on there,
y'all asked me to open this up. Y'all already know some drama gonna come with it. I'm gonna get texts all weekend.
Yeah. D Hop again.
What's going on? But when D Hop not going off, I'm gonna send the eyeballs and I'm gonna get no response.
Oh, don't do that. I always
That's
respond.
how I be, bro.
I always respond.
That's how I be, bro.
Who your players to go ball?
That's the way the game go. Okay, so this is my players. My players the ball this week. Number 3, my man A-Rod versus Chicago. A-Rod owns Chicago. He said it himself.
It's my house.
Yeah, no, he said, I own you.
Oh, I own you.
He said, I own you.
I fucking own you.
He said, I own you. Week 6 at Chicago. I think that was minus Devontae. I think that game, I don't know if he was out there, but regardless, I don't know if he played that game. I don't think he did. I don't know. Regardless, 128 QBR, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 195 yards, 17-23. He only missed on 6 attempts. Come on, man. You can't get no better than that. Imagine what he's about to do at Lambeau in the cold. Cheesehead's going to be rocking out there. They're going to take advantage of that all day. They're going to eat that up. They got Justin Fields out there. They're going to be in good field position for the remainder.
Yeah, Adams play,
I like
Adams play, but
all right, so number 2, I like Deontay Johnson at Minnesota. I like Deontay, man. You got Deontay, fire him up. That's why I was telling my man Snipe, yo, he said something about Deontay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Throw him in there, bro, with confidence this week. He's gonna ball. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna come to play. I know Chase Claypool. You got my man Chase. You like Chase this week. I like Chase too, but I like Fire Move too. I like the whole Pittsburgh offense against Minnesota. It was Minnesota. Yeah, I like the whole Pittsburgh offense against Minnesota. The Lions put up 30. The Steelers could probably put up 60.
Deontay or CD. Sheesh.
All right, look. Right now. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm going Deontay, bro. He's playing Minnesota. Like that rivalry game in DC is on the road. Like I'm telling you, like even Dak. I hesitated putting Dak on this list. Like it's gonna be a dogfight. If Dallas wins, it's gonna be 21-17. It's gonna be one of those type games, a rivalry game. I don't know what people are thinking. They're playing for damn near
the division.
They're playing for the division. They're playing for the division, even though Dallas is 8-4. This is gonna be a hard fought game. This is gonna be America's game. This is probably a 425 type game.
Yeah, it should be at 4.
This game should be at 425.
At 1, that's crazy.
That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, because it's there, you know what I'm saying? They got another game on the East Coast. that Arizona and Rams game is going to be probably 425. That's a better game. Yeah,
that's
true.
a better game for sure.
But there's some good games going on this weekend. Some tough division games going on this weekend. They have playoff implications. This game has playoff implications. But I think that Deontay Johnson versus Minnesota, I think he has a day. I think he goes off. I don't see anybody out in Minnesota. I mean, I know Pat Pete was out last week. He's back this week, but can he keep up with Deontay? Deontay runs routes out the slot, deep ball. He takes slants to the crib. He's like the grown man Jaden Waddle. So that's that. And my number one player of the ball this week is Javonte, bro.
Oh.
I like Javonte. Javonte, bro.
You think he took over the backfield?
I think he took it over, man. I mean, I seen it firsthand. Damn near almost every snap. I seen it. It stung my heart. This man is playing against Detroit this week, y'all. Get him in your lineups, locked and loaded. Like, he's coming off that game out there in the cold. He's gonna be out there. He's gonna be out there in the cold again at home. Fans gonna be rocking. You already know they bought his jersey. They did everything already so far. They're on it. They're on the bandwagon. This is our guy. Fuck Melvin Gordon. Give him the rock. Like, he's going to be involved. I think he's going to be involved early and often. I see 98 yards rushing, 48 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns for this man.
Damn.
Like, I see 130 plus total yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, I feel like he might not get 20 carries, but I don't think that he needs that against this defense. That's how I feel about this game. Like, if you think about it, yeah, Detroit is scrappy. They are, but Detroit's not going to be used to playing in that element. Like, they're going to be playing in that high altitude, mile high. Players going to be like, I need to sub every other play. I can barely catch my breath out of this joke. That man practices out there. He's gonna be run. We're gonna try to run the ball down their throat. They're not gonna give it to Drew Lock or Teddy to win this game. They're gonna be like, yo, we're going same thing as last week. Let's go. We clicking. We running the ball. Let's go. And he's involved in the passing game. So even though Melvin Gordon is trying to rush back because of what he saw last week, I'm telling you right now. Because if he didn't have a good game, he'll be like, I'm chilling. I'm gonna show y'all why I'm the guy. Yeah, but nah. That's why Melvin Gordon is practicing today. He's out there on the field. He's limited practice. He's trying to work his way back.
Definitely trying to come back.
100%. Because of what he saw the young man doing. Like, your time is up, bro. He's on a rookie contract, like I said. He's trying to ball out. He's trying to take the position. He's trying to be like, I'm the guy. Like, I should be getting the ball. Y'all need to build around me. So I think it's going to start there. I think that was his coming out party. He did it on Sunday Night Football. It looked good. I feel like everybody that watched the game is a firm believer in what Javonte is going to do moving forward. I got him balling. I feel like what I have. I think I had him at 10, but this is a guy that could easily finish in the top 5 going against this defense. That's how I feel. If Melvin Gordon doesn't play, this guy would be top 6, 100%. He would be top 6. But Melvin Gordon kind of scared me. He's going to take carries. He's going to take 7 to 8 carries. No 7 to 8 carries could be that 20-yard carry. You know what I'm saying, for a touchdown. But all in all, like, long story short, I feel like Javonte's my guy this week. You got him, throw him in there. It's like I told you, snipe out. Oh, wait, no. John had a question. John showed us somebody in his league. Somebody had a question to throw him. What is honest? Look like I said he should throw him in there. And y'all saw Hop is on one of my bus players. So I like Javonte, Aaron Rodgers, and Deontay this week. I don't like Justin Herbert. I don't like D-Hop. And who's my last guy I don't like? And I don't like Zeke. I don't like those 3 guys this week. I think they underperform. And that's what it is, yo. Quote me on it.
Philly, good shit.
Quote me on it. I'm telling you it's going to happen.
But I like him. I like him. I like him. Even though I have Justin Herbert starting in our league, I like it. I still like it because you put your neck out there and say he ain't gonna fucking do shit. He ain't gonna ball. But I like it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was it was like a if I had to go through all the quarterbacks, it's like there's quarterbacks who are not as good as Herbert who I don't think are gonna do shit. But it's
Ryan
it's
Tannehill.
the fact that I didn't even consider. I'm not even looking at Tannehill anymore. He's done. But anyway, like a Herbert, I'm looking at like the top 5 guys, and I'm like, yo, this is a player's ball bust segment. I'll open it up and be like, yo, if I had to pick one of these, if I got, just like you said, if I got to stick my neck out and be like, this top 5 quarterback not gonna have the best week this week, I think it's gonna be Herbert. I think it's bold. I think because a lot of people see the Giants in the schedule and they're like, oh, it's the Giants, we're gonna wash them. But it's gonna be tougher than it looks out there. I feel like after the first quarter, it's gonna be like 3-0. Like I feel like it's gonna be like 3-0, and the Giants at like their own 40, about to punt. like it's gonna go back and forth, something like that, and you like something's gonna happen. I'm not saying your man gonna throw no touchdown passes, but as a top 5 quarterback, the way that Herbert's playing, I feel like it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be tough, especially if the wide receivers are out. But I fuck with it. Even like I said, I fuck with it. I like how you did it. I mean, that's how I like the segment to be. I mean, don't be easy with it. Don't take some chances. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with
that was
it.
definitely of all the gambles. I was like, I need this to happen. But I mean, like if anything needs to happen, that has to happen. But you know what I'm saying.
But I fuck with it.
I do want to see if it's Javonte Williams' backfield.
I do. I
want to see that.
I do. I'm skeptical
because I think it should be his. Like Melvin Gordon, man, he had his opportunities, you know. But
man, that man ran hard. He ran hard on Sunday Night Football, bro. He ran hard. He ran hard. Every time I seen him running the ball, I was like, yo, like he looks good running the ball. Yeah, he looks really good running the ball.
All right, well,
let's get it.
We're gonna wrap it up, y'all, man. This has been a great show. This was
one of
our best ones. I mean, to be honest with you. I mean, we went over this is like the content is there for sure, 100%. But yes, if you guys have not yet subscribed to our channel, our YouTube channels, ItsNation TV and The Fantasy with SJT, make sure you just subscribe to both of those. Hit that like button and also hit the notification bell so you guys can get all the updates when we go live and we post stuff. You guys get it directly to your phone once we do that. Also, give us a follow on our IG, The Fantasy with SJT. Once again, The Fantasy with SJT. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the live stream now and we'll answer them. And also in the DM, shoot us a DM. We'll get back to you on that as well. All right. Also share this video. This is one of our best ones in my opinion. So definitely share this video. We're gonna clip it up and all that great stuff, and we're gonna hit those points that where we really hit on and stuff like that. And when we real with it. We hit on something, we're gonna let y'all know. We miss on something, we're gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do here on the
appreciate you,
SJT.
Definitely appreciate the support.
So definitely, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Definitely give us a follow, definitely subscribe, all that great stuff. And we have our premium shows that we usually do on Thursday. We're not going to be able to do it this week, but make sure it's playoff time, getting towards the end. You need that extra help.
Playoff fantasy.
Make sure you guys, ItsNationTV.com. Make sure you guys go on there and get that extra episode because right now it's crunch time. You want to make sure you get as much information as you possibly can to win your championships, all right? So, but that wraps up the show, all right? So we're going to see y'all next week. Tweez, send us all.
Wear your mask.
Sean P.
One love.
See y'all next week. Deuces. Yeah.